Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be attempting the SAT April 2017 No Calculator section. So let's get started. Number 1. A farmer sold 108 pounds of produce that consisted of Z pounds of zucchini and C pounds of cucumbers. So that means we know that Z plus C is equal to 108 pounds. So I'm just going to eliminate D and A from my answer choices now. So zucchini was 1.69 per pound, so 1.69 Z plus 0.99 for cucumbers is equal to a total of 150.32. This means that we're gonna have to go with option number B as our answer choice. Number 2. Formula above gives the monthly cost C in dollars operating a delivery truck when the driver works X hours when Y gallons of gasoline are used. If in particular one it costs no more than $2,000 to operate the truck and at least 1,050 gallons of gas were used, what is the maximum number of the drivers could have worked? So hours, we don't know yet. Okay, that means that 2,000, which is our total price, is equal to 10x plus 4 times 150 because of the gallons. 150 is our Y value here. So 2,000 is equal to 10x plus 600. That means 10x is equal to 2,000 minus 600, which will give us 1,400. That means that x is equal to 1,400 divided by 10, giving us 140. So our answer is B. Next question. Which of the following polynomials is equivalent to the expression above? So I'm going to first simplify this. So 5x squared minus 3 plus 3x minus 2x squared minus 10x. So that means we're going to combine like terms. So 3x squared, and combine these two, you get minus 7x and just minus 3. So that means our answer is A. Okay, number 4. So the following lists all solutions to the quadratic equation above. So I'm going to first put this in quadratic form. So x squared plus 2x is equal to 8. So that means x squared plus 2x. Again, 8 to the other side gives us negative 8, which is equal to 0. So the quadratic formula is minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac by 2a. So b value is 2. So minus 2 plus or minus square root of 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 times a, which means minus 4 times 1 minus 4. Minus 4 times negative 8 is 32, so plus 32, over 2a, which means 2 times 1 is 2, will give us minus 2 plus or minus square root of 36 by 2. And minus 2 plus or minus square 6 by 2. So we have this, and now we're just going to do minus and plus for both. So minus 2 minus 6 over 2 is equal to minus 8 by 2 is equal to minus 4. And minus 2 plus 6 over 2 is equal to 4 by 2, which is equal to 2. That means that these are both of our solutions, and our answer is C. Next question, number 5. So the figure of BC and AD are parallel, AB and EC are parallel, CD is equal to CE. That means that this triangle over here is parallel. So how I'm going to solve this is, I know that B is 115, which means I know that E is also 115 degrees. And if this is 115 degrees, we're trying to find out E. Which means we're going to, since it's a straight angle, 180 minus 115 will give us 65, which means E is 65 degrees and D is also 65 degrees. And we're asked to find BCD. BCD means that we're trying to find out angle measure for C. That means that we're going to add 65 and 65. So 65 plus 65 is equal to 130. And then we do 180 minus 130, which gives us 50. So only this part is 50, but we're not done yet because this also comes under C. So now that we have E as 65, we know that since AB is equal to AC, they're parallel, that means that A is also 65 degrees, which means here up here C is 65 degrees. So we're going to add 65 plus 50 to find our total measure of angle C, which gives us 115. So our answer is B. Okay, what is P in terms of T? So we're given this equation, and we just need to find in terms of P. So P is equal to, so 0.8 is in multiplication. We take it to the other side, we'll get division. So P is equal to T over 0.8, which means our answer is D. Number 7. The solution to the system equations above xy, what is the value of x? So, x plus 2y is equal to 16. And because it's half x minus y equal to 10, I'm going to do x plus 2y equal to 16. I'm going to multiply the 2 with y and 10. So x minus 2y is equal to 20. So we're finding x, so I'm going to solve for y, which means we're going to add, and we're going to get rid of y. And so 2x is equal to 36, means that x is equal to 18. So our answer is C. Which of the following is the graph of the equation y is equal to 2x plus 3? So our y-intercept is 3. I'm going to get rid of b because the y-intercept here is 2. And I'm also going to see that it's a positive slope, which means our answer is either A or D. So C is also not our answer. We see A here. Our y-intercept is 3. And if we take another point, for example, this point, we can see that it goes up 4 and right 2. So that means 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So our slope is 2, which means A is our answer. Number 9. System equations above is graphed in the xy plane. Which of the following is the y-coordinate of an intersection point of the graphs of the two equations? So what I'm going to do here is I have what x is equal to. So I'm going to substitute it. So y plus 1 square minus 6 y plus 1 plus 11 is equal to y. So that means y squared plus 1 plus 2y minus 6y minus 6 plus 11 is equal to y. So y squared, just combine like terms, so y squared minus 4y. So plus 6 is equal to y. So now that these two are like terms, we're going to bring y to the other side. So y squared minus 5y plus 6. So we have this. And now we see that we can factor it to find the intersection point. So we factor it. We have one negative, which means one's going to be a plus and one's going to be a negative. So if I see that we have 5 and 6, we can use 2 and 3. 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 plus 3 is 5. But since it's negative, we're going to do negative 2 minus. So I'm going to put negative 2 and negative 3. That'll give us x squared minus 3x minus 2x plus 6, and that does give us this equation. This is actually y, not x. So these are graphs of one of the intersection points. So we take this out of x, that means that y is equal to 2, and we take it out of here, we get y is equal to 3. And we can see that by the answer choices, our answer should be C because that's one of our intersection points. Next question. 5 by x minus 1 plus 8 by 2x minus 2. So that means I'm going to multiply this equation by 2, giving us 10 by 2 2x minus 1 plus 8 by 2x minus 2. So it's 2x minus 2. So now we get 18 by 2x minus 2. I'm going to divide everything with 2 to simplify it, giving us 9 over x minus 1. So our answer should be A. Number 11. For a positive real number x where x power 8 is equal to 2, what is the value of x power 24? So we are given this and we need to find this. I can see here that 24 is divisible by some number to get 8. And so 24 divided by 8 is equal to 3. So I'm going to put this point in parentheses and this in parentheses and put the power 3. That'll give us x to the power of 24 is equal to 2 to the power of 3, which is 8. Which means that D is our answer. Number 12. To the following is an equivalent form of this expression. So because it's a root, we're going to put this root for denominator of each of the powers, which means we're given f 6a by 3 and k 2 by 3. That means we get f to the power of 2a, 6a by 3 is 2a, and k 2/3, which means our answer is D. Next question. Okay, can public swing model with the function g above, where c is a constant and d is so c is our constant and T is the air temperature. For 70, so I'm going to ignore this. This is unneeded information. And if 350 people are predicted to go to the pool when the temperature is 90 Fahrenheit, what is the value of C? So G of T is equal to 350, which means 350 is equal to, and then we know that T is going to be 90. So 5 times 7 times 90 minus 12C by 2 minus 25. So 350 is equal to 5 times 630 minus 12C by 2 minus 25. So I'm going to simplify this equation. We get 375 on this side by taking the negative 25, and then we can put the 2 to the other side too by multiplying, which will leave us with 750 is equal to, so we get 750 is equal to 3,150 minus 60C, because we're multiplying with 5. Now I'm going to take 3,150 to the other side, giving us negative 2,400 is equal to negative 60C. So C is equal to 40. So our answer is B. Next question. Boiling point of water at sea level is 212 degrees. For every increase of 1,000 feet above sea level, the boiling point of water drops approximately 1.84 Fahrenheit. So the following equation gives the approximate boiling point B and above. We see that for every increase of 1,000 feet, it's decreasing approximately 1.84. So I'm going to multiply 1,000 with 1.84. And that'll give us 0.00184. And that's our slope in this case. And we start off with 212. We know that it's decreasing because the water boiling point drops. So we see that we have our variable here, and we also have decreasing equation. So that means B is our answer. Number 15. Graph of x squared minus 4x plus y squared plus 6y minus 24 is in the x plane. What's the radius of the circle? So how you're going to do this is you're going to separate both equations. X squared minus 4x. You're going to use the form x minus h square plus y minus k square is equal to a square. In this case, a square is equal to 24. So because if we take the negative 24 to the other side, we'll get 24. And now I'm just going to substitute each and every value, which is x squared minus 4x plus y squared minus 6y is equal to 24. So we don't have our c values because we're supposed to write it as ax plus by plus c. But based off what we are given, we can see that 24 is divisible by 6, we get 4. But I'm not going to use that. What I'm going to do is divide both of these by 2 because we had a square here, which means we're also squaring right here. So I'm going to divide both them by 2. I see 4 by 2 is equal to 2, and 2 squared is equal to 4, which means x squared minus 4x plus 4. And then we have 6 by 2, which is equal to 3, and 3 squared is equal to 9. So y squared minus 6y plus 9. So we have both of those equations. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the c values to the whole number here, because that is going to give us our radius. So 24 plus 9 plus 4 is equal to 4 plus 9, 13 plus 4, 17. So 37. Obviously, we can't find square root of 37, so we're just going to leave it as square root of 37, which means C is our answer. Number 16. The value of one solution to the equation above is 1. What is the value to other solutions? So if we're given this equation, we know that one of them will be 5 minus x is equal to 4, giving us minus x is equal to negative 1, x is equal to 1. But the other one, since we have absolute value, it's a plus or minus value. So then the other one would be 5 minus x is equal to negative 4, minus x is equal to minus 9, and x is equal to 9. So the other value of x is equal to 9. Next question. If f of x is equal to x squared minus 4x plus 10 and c is a positive integer less than 5, what is one possible value? So we're just going with any possible value that is less than 5. So I'm just going to take 4. There can be multiple answers to this. So f of x is equal to, actually no, not f of x. F of 4 is equal to 4 squared minus 4 times 4 plus 10. That gives us 16 minus 16 plus 10. And that is equal to 0 plus 10, which is equal to 10. So that's one value. There can be other values to this because you can put anything below 5. But since I use 4, my answer is going to be 10. But there are many other answers. Next question. Students in a science lab are working in groups to build both a small and large electrical circuit. Large circuit uses 4 resistors, 2 capacitors. So 4 resistors, 2 capacitors. And a small circuit uses 3 resistors and 1 capacitor. There are 100 resistors and 70 capacitors. And each group must have enough resistors and capacitors to make one large and one small circuit. So we're trying to find out the maximum number of groups. So if we add both these equations together, we're going to get 7r plus 3c. And because we have 7 groups for this one, we're going to do 100 divided by 7. So that's going to give us 7 times 4, 28. So that's approximately 14 groups. And then the next one, 70 divided by 3 is equal to 3 times 2 minus 6 by 1. 9, 1. So that's approximately 23. And we see that we want the smallest group because it does say maximum, but because our value goes above the amount of small capacitors we need, our answer will be 14. Number 19. Angle with the measure 7 pi over 6 radians has a measure of d degrees. What is the value of d? So 7 pi, so radians is equal to 180 by pi. So any radian is going to be equal to 180 by pi. And I'm just going to get rid of the pi values, giving us 7 by 6 is equal to 180. So that'll give us, should give us, yeah, so that should give us, oh wait, no, I did this wrong. It should be 7 pi by 6 times 180 by pi to convert the radians into the value of d. So that means that we get rid of the pi, and 7 by 6 times 180 over 1 will give us 210 as our value for d. Last question. The function f is defined by f of r equal to r minus 4 r plus 1 squared. If f of h minus 3 is equal to 0, what is one possible value of h? So I see that for r, our values are either positive 4 or negative 1. So 4 or negative 1. And then I see for h, our value is 3. So what I'm going to do here is 4 plus 3, we're just going to add those, is 7. So that's one possible value as our answer. And minus 1 plus 3 is another, which is 2. So our answer options are either 7 or 2. Either one is correct. So I hope this video helped you guys out on any other problems you were stuck on. So I was able to finish this test under 25 minutes. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next